Hi guys, Dee here. How are we all doing? I hope you're doing well. So today I just thought I would do some repotting because some of my plants I'm struggling with, they're not doing so hot and they need a repot, I think. So I'm just going to take them out, have a look at them, see what's going on. And then I thought, you know, have a nice little chat because it's basically it's New Year's Eve when I'm filming this. I think this is going to come out tomorrow, so New Year's Day. And I just thought, you know, let's just chat about the end of the year. So if I sound a bit funny, it's because I am a little bit under the weather, so I don't feel 100%. It's not the vid, just, you know, putting it out there, it's not the vid. I have been doing my tests and they've all been coming back negative, so it's not that. It's just something like with my sinuses, no idea what's going on with that. But if I sound a bit, you know, funny and I have to like swallow a lot, it's because, you know, my nose, there's a lot of stuff going on there. So yeah, one of my plants, let's get into it. So one of my plants is this Antherium Carinobium. Now this was like an offset of the one that I have just up here to my right, and I separated them because I couldn't find a pot big enough to put them in. And this one, obviously, as you can tell, is not doing okay, alright? It's really not doing okay. It has 3 leaves and the leaves look like this. Now, this did get thrip earlier in the year. I treated that, that's all okay, but now I don't know what this is about. I thought it could be spider mites. I don't think it is spider mites. So, you know, I don't know. I don't know what is going on. I think it just needs like a refresh in the media probably, and be potted up a little bit higher. So that is what I'm going to do. I have my cocoa core here, and I just realised I need to get my bark and my perlite out, so I'll just do that. So yeah, I just can't even believe that like tomorrow is 2022. Like, what the hell? You know, like I'm still processing like 2020, so I'm like, how has 2 years gone by and it's now 2022? Like, what? You know, I feel like time just stopped in 2020, and now I'm like, how has time, like how has that much time elapsed? Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't know if I'm the only one who feels like that. I hope I'm not, but like, I just feel like, yeah, like it's insane to me. It's just insane to me that like this has been going on for like 2 years and like it's 2022. What? Like I just gotta keep saying it because I can't, like, you know, it doesn't like comprehend in my brain quite so much. It's like, what is going on? Oh, that's a dead leaf. Yeah, so I'm, you know, hoping that this year has been alright, you know, not the best. Where are my scissors? I did just have them as well. Hello? Yeah, maybe I can use my focus. Like this year, you know, wasn't the most ideal year, but I'm hoping that like 2022 is just going to be a bit more, I don't even know, just better, you know, honestly, just better. I just want everything to kind of, you know, get back to a semblance of like life, you know. So I'm just going to be careful here because I got perlite in here, and you know that's volcanic rock. You don't really want to be inhaling that stuff because it's not good for you. Yeah, I just feel like this year also went by super quick, but it also went by really slowly. And I know that's like, how does that even make sense? But that's how it feels like to me. It's like, I feel like it was just New Year's like last year. And, you know, we were all really hopeful that this year was obviously going to be a lot different than it was. So, you know, I think I'm going into 2022 with that same mentality, hoping that, you know, it'll be a little bit different, a little bit better, you know, we can just kind of get on with life and hopefully travel and, you know, see friends and family. I think that would be just, you know, really just want that to happen. I want things, you know, to happen, but we just gotta wait and see and just be hopeful. And like, oh my god, for the garden, holy moly. So yeah, I am just mixing my soil up. This cocoa core, I just freshly made it, so you can probably, oh no you can't. I've got like half a block here because they come in ginormous blocks and I'm like, don't need that much, but yeah. So for the garden, I'm like, at this point now, there's so many things that I still want to do in the garden. So yeah, I'm just gonna, oh maybe that, oh no, okay. I was going to say maybe we've got a root issue here. Okay. It doesn't want to come out. Oh yeah, okay, so we have actually got some root rot, so that is why. that is why it's going downhill, I can see now, because yes, we've actually lost quite a few roots. I can see quite a few dead roots in here, so that is probably one of the issues as to why this is struggling so much. However, there is, I think, a new little something coming. I don't know, you probably won't, oh god, spilling stuff. You won't be able to see that, but I am just going to kind of go in here with my Felcos, and I am just going to cut some of these kind of like deadish roots off, because they are not going to help. Are you dead? No, you're not dead. Are you dead? So how do you tell if a root is dead? You basically give it a nice squeeze. If it's firm, you know, it gives you some resistance, you know it's still alive. If it doesn't and it's squishy and, you know, you can pull away like the velamen, then you know that the root is dead. So I literally only had one or two. These other ones feel actually quite firm. So I now know what's wrong with that. So we are going to repot that, but not as high as I was going to, because I want to kind of generate roots. I'm actually going to go quickly like rinse this out, just because, you know, there's still some soil and stuff in here and I just don't want that to, you know, I don't know, there's no disease or anything, but the root rot can stay in this little bit, so I'm just going to go rinse that out. Okay, so I just gave that a quick like rinse out with some warm water and soap. Just dried that off, and now we're going to replant this, and I hope I can rehab it, because I don't need to. I am planning to do something with this plant if, you know, it survives and does well. I am planning to, you know, do something. There is a little bit of soap still left in that, but that's okay. So I'm just going to go in with my cocoa core and just start filling up. So yeah, as I was saying about the garden, it's soon seed starting season, and I'm like, oh my god, I have a whole box of seeds, but I'm just like, I don't have I don't have as much planting space to plant all the seeds that I kind of want to grow. So this year is going to be a lot different in the garden. I think I'm going to just grow fungus gnat. I am going to grow like a lot more, I don't know, curate my my seeds, you know, like the plants that I actually want. So this is, maybe take a little bit out. I actually might plant this a little bit, because this is such a funny angle, but I really don't want to cut off these two leaves and just leave it with one, because, you know, that's a little bit risky. But this one doesn't look so hot anyway. I don't know, decisions, you know, I'm just going to go up till here, and then we will figure it out. I'm going to kind of put moss around the bottom where the roots are, just so I can get some roots kind of, you know, growing into some moist media. But yeah, I'm going to have to curate my garden a lot more next year. Like, there's a lot more that I want to do and get done, and especially also with my houseplants. So there's a lot of like, you know, I'm going to kind of downsize my collection a little bit, just to the ones, as you know, you probably saw the video, or if you didn't, then yeah, there are some plants I want to get rid of just to have the ones that I really want to have, if that, you know, if that makes sense. So I don't want to just have plants that I just have to have. I want plants that actually, you know, bring me that joy, and I enjoy looking at and enjoy like taking care of. And I think there's a lot, well, not a lot, but well, a couple. There are a couple of plants that I can get rid of that will help me, you know, on that journey to having a more kind of curated collection. And the same thing with outside. So we've got in the spring, hopefully. I mean, the weird thing is, today it's New Year's Eve and it's like 16 degrees outside. It's ridiculous. I'm like, do you know it's winter? But we are going to be starting to do like a whole nother garden bed, and then I need to sort out kind of like my vegetable patch, because I really enjoyed growing like potatoes. This silly thing keeps falling into the water. Yeah, I really enjoyed growing like potatoes and carrots and things like that last year. It was so much fun, and I just kind of want to do it again like next year. This year. I want to say this year. It's not. It is this year when you're watching it, but not this year when I'm filming it. So, like, there's so much to do in the garden. I've still got bulbs to plant, for God's sake. Like, oh my god. I think I planted like 2 pots up today with some bulbs that I have, and I've still got like basically the majority. There's a hair in my eye, for God's sake. Now I'm getting poked in the eyeball. So yeah, majority is tulips. I have all my tulips pretty much left to plant, and I have like no container to put them in. So I need to get on that, because you know, it's getting to the point where it's going to be too late to plant them, but they need to be planted. I still have a little bit of time, a little bit of window of time to plant them. And to be fair, it's been so mild anyway, so I don't think it's really going to matter. Right. Now the decision has to be made. So I'm just going to shush this around a little bit more. And then I am just going to gently press it, because I don't want to press it too much. What the hell is that? Black bit in there? No idea what that is. Gently just press it down a little bit, just so that there aren't so many air pockets. And then I am just going to add a tiddly bit more. So it is low down in the pot, you guys can see. It could go higher, but I just do want the roots to kind of have a chance to grow and, you know, not over pot them. So I'm just going to take that bit out. And then I have my sticks because, you know, these are growing a little bit funny. I kind of want them to grow a little bit more upright. So I'm going to sort this out. Take my gloves off because I can't do this with gloves on. And then here. So yeah, I don't know. How do you guys feel about, you know, it being 2022 next year? Are you excited? Are you happy? You know, what are your plans with your houseplants? What are your plans if you have like a garden or anything? If you've got wish list plants, you know, what are your thoughts? I would really like to know, because yeah, the reason I want to downsize my collection a little bit is just because I don't have the time at the moment to take care of all of them the way that I need to, and I think that's really just kind of, you know, that's just what it is, and it's sad, and if someone else can take care of them, you know, that just makes it better. So yeah, I'm just going to gently just tie this leaf up. So that's that one, this one, oh shit. Right, hang on. So if this one goes here, and then we do this one up here, then I think that should be okay. And then yeah, I'm gonna go just cut this one off because it looks, it's trash. It looks really trash, and I don't want the plant to waste energy on trying to keep that leaf alive. So I'm just gonna cut it off and then seal it with some cinnamon, which I have to try and find. Cinnamon! There we go. Okay, so I am just gonna go down here, blop that off, rest it in my junk pile, just cut it up a little bit more, just get my cinnamon, and then just place that over the cut wound, just to hopefully stop anything getting into it. And then yeah, I'm just gonna give this a good water. I should have probably sprayed the roots off with some hydrogen peroxide, but it didn't look like there was any like active root rot going on, so I don't think it's kind of necessary to do that. But there are like loads of roots in here, so I do know that has been happening. But I am just gonna probably leave this because it is already moist, because I did just create the, you know, cocoa core, so it has got moisture in it. I'll leave it for a couple of days, and then I will probably come in and give it some water. So that is my Antherium Carinobium. Please pray that this one actually survives. I don't know why it's doing this. Like, my other one doesn't do this, so I don't know. I want to like cut these bits off, but then I really don't. I've never seen it do this. I have no idea. But cross the fingers that one survives, so that's one out of the way. And then, oh god, I don't think this is going to come back, to be honest. This is my Crocodile Fern, or was my Crocodile Fern. Okay, so I had it in this terrarium hoping that it would do something, but it doesn't look like it has. It's struggle bussing very hard, and I don't know why. I did miss a couple of waterings, I do know that, but other than that, I don't know why this is not liking me. So I'm just loosening this soil so I can kind of get it out. And yeah, I should probably come in and clean this a little bit, but you know, who can be bothered right now? So, this is, yeah, my Crocodile Fern. Oh god, this doesn't look, I don't think there's any hope. Is there even a point? Alright, well these are still kind of firm, but I don't know if there's any other ones growing. So yeah, this is how sad it looks. I don't know if I should actually put it back in there or not. I don't know. Because I could try it with a cloche, but then this is like enclosed already, so we'll try it back in there. So this is the thing with fern roots, it's like they look the same colour as the soil, so it's really hard to be like, are you alive or are you dead? Because the roots literally like blend in. So I think this is alive. Okay, no, some of these are just okay, I don't know. Alright, I'm just gonna cut off some of these roots because they are kind of just breaking. And it's really annoying because I love this fern, I really do. I think this is actually, a lot of these are just broken. Ooh. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna try. It's not gonna hurt to try, and if it doesn't survive, then it doesn't survive. I've also been dealing with spider mites for the first time, which is great. So I am just checking this over to make sure that there aren't any. And I have no idea where they came from. They must have come in on one of my new plants that I bought. I have a feeling it was one of the alocasias that I bought that spider mites came in, because I've literally never had them before, and that is the only way that I can think of that they came into my plants. Because, you know, I usually just have thrips, mealies, the fungus gnats, you know, now I've got the fun joy of spider mites. So I am going to try this again in the terrarium. I'm going to hope that I can keep it moist. I'm going to go in with cocoa core and I'm going to see if this works. So this is like a mini terrarium. I wouldn't even say it's an actual like terrarium. So just a layer there. Going to get that in there and then just fill in around it and cross my fingers that it does a little bit better. I don't know. I don't have high hopes for this one to survive, but you know, if it doesn't, it was a learning experience, you know. Like I've said before, gardening is all about trying things, experimenting, seeing what happens, and I think that's what makes it really fun. So yeah, that's what I'm really excited for 2022, is just getting the garden all like how I want it to be, and then get the houseplants how I want it to be. I want to just change things around a little bit more, get a little bit more like vertical interest going on, you know, like hanging plants, things like that. So I've got a lot of things that I want to do. So I don't know, I feel like I'm putting too much cocoa core in here. Maybe, I don't know, but it's like there you go, that should be, is that level? Almost, kind of, I don't know. Yeah, but the only fern, what is the only fern? Actually, that was not doing so great either. I have the Asplenium Crispy Wave, I think it is. Now that's not doing terrible, it's sitting in my bathroom, but I do keep forgetting, it needs a repot, it's in a really small pot, so it needs to be potted up and then I think it will do a lot better. But I'm not sure because I think I might have got water into the crown, and obviously that's where all the new fronds come out of, so I can't tell if they're dead or if they're like still growing. So it's another plant I'm gonna have to like take out and have a look. So they're gonna be a lot of these videos where it's like, what's wrong with my plant? So, you know, look forward to that. So yeah, this is kind of, oh god, it looks so pathetic. This is how it looks, very, very pathetic. Please pray if it doesn't survive. Again, it doesn't survive, but I'm just gonna hope that it does. All right, and then I have the last plant, which is my Pepperoni Pixie, which is not doing okay at all. I think I've overwatered it. There are no, oh my god, there's like no roots here. Aha, okay. I don't know how to propagate this guy, to be honest, but it's not doing, like, it has, I know pepperonias have a lot of small, like, they got small root systems in the first place, but I don't know what to do with this now, because can you see this root system? It is, oh, can you see it? It's tiny. It's literally tiny. So there's no point in putting this in like a bigger cup. So I am going to have to just, I think, repot it back into the small pot. Just like that. And have all these leaves fall off. And then just, I don't know, see how to propagate it. Because I don't know if this propagates like other peperonia with like leaf cuttings or not. I could try, but I don't really want to right now. But this is, I don't know, is this meant to be cascading? I thought they're meant to grow like upright. Is that just me? I don't know. Have I messed this up? Maybe I need to put a stick in it. A very tiny stick. Maybe I need to like attach them? I don't know. I don't know. Leaves are just dropping everywhere. So yeah, again, this one, I liked it when I first got it. Now I'm just kind of a bit like, you're a bit meh. So this one gets neglected a lot. It really does get neglected a lot, and I forget to water it. It's dried out so many times, but it doesn't look terrible. I mean, I think that kind of looks cute, you know, dangling down like that. So I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to keep it like that or if I'm going to attach it upwards like that. Yeah, we'll see, we'll see. So that was the last plant. So yeah, that was just a little bit of a chatty. Let me just put that in here. Empty the lid out. See, now I've got my box for cocoa core. I can just make that wet and have another batch going. So I keep it in a Tupperware that I can't close right now. So yeah, that was that. And what else is there to say really? That is it. So I hope you guys have a very good New Year. I hope you enjoy it, whatever you're doing. And so yeah, that was that video. Pray that these plants survive. I really don't know that they will, but you know, we try and keep them going. So yeah, have you got plans already for 2022 of what you want to do with your, like I said, your plants, your garden, or just in general in life? You know, have you got your New Year's resolutions? For me, it's just to, you know, be like, improve yourself and just kind of be better, do better each and every year, you know, grow, learn, do things to the best of your ability. Sounds really cheesy, I know, but you know, I don't know really what else there, you know, what else to wish for, you know. But yeah, I hope you guys had a wonderful New Year, because I know it's already probably passed after this video is uploaded. So Happy New Year. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you're still enjoying New Year's Day and you're relaxing. Oh my god, back to work soon. I can't even believe how 2 weeks is just blown by. Like, what is life? But yeah, have a great day or night wherever you are in the world, and I will catch you guys soon with another one. Happy New Year!